Hello people, I'm going to teach you a little bit on how to do Kapalbhati, the great Pranayama Kapalbhati. It's probably one of the best pranayams that you can do for your breath and for your health, and it's really easy as well, so it's worth doing. But before we get into the easiness, sorry, I wasn't trying to fix this. Let's just have a little bit, if I leave it like that, should be better? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm talking about the benefits of doing it. What I wrote down and what I researched, but also there's a lot more benefits. I've just written down the ones that are going to benefit you the most, the ones that impacted me the most, and also talk about a little bit about the ones that benefited me. So it helps to oxygenate the entire body system. Remember, when we shallow breathe, we don't breathe properly. We're perennially stressed. We're not deep breathing. Well, this is going to oxygenate your body. It's going to reset your breathing pattern to a nice deep breathing for up to 24 hours after the fact of doing 2 to 3 minutes of Kapalbhati, which is fucking awesome. You want to be deep breathing because then it just makes you feel relaxed, activates your parasympathetic nervous system when you do get stressed. Because you've got the deep breathing gait, the natural rhythm, it's going to really benefit you. It's really going to take the stress away from life when you deep breathe. So it oxygenates the body fully. It strengthens the muscles of your stomach and abdomen, because by virtue of what you're doing, you're going to be strengthening the stomach. You'll see why later. And what I said in a previous posting as well, it improves your digestion, it speeds up the rate of metabolism. That's really key. It's apparently great for weight loss as well because of that reason. It's speeding up your metabolism, it's working to improve your digestion, much in the same way that you can get foods like ginger that do that as well. Clears up the sinuses, again, you'll see why. It helps relieve constipation if you guys are constipated. You know, it's going to help with that. Improves the blood circulation, increases your energy levels, I can attest to that. You feel very energetic afterwards. Calms the mind, reduces stress and anxiety. So yeah, the main thing is, when I go through this, is to try it for yourself and to experience the benefits for yourself. It's all well and good, all the things I've listed and all the benefits people talk about, but the main ones are, you'll find is like, you'll just feel much calmer having done it for the whole day afterwards. You'll feel much more calmer, you'll feel much more present, you'll feel much more alive, your breathing pattern will be much more deeper, much more belly breathing, abdomen breathing instead of shallow breathing. You'll be breathing like a baby. So that's the reason why you really want to be doing it. You'll feel amazing. You really will. And it's so easy to do as well. It's actually, I don't know, it's quicker and easier than the Wim Hof, if you ask me. So we'll go through it quickly. Right, so I'm going to put myself into the lotus position. Or half lotus, sorry, not full lotus. I also do this is a nice simple little trick you can do to it. I also use a mudra, a hand mudra with it, that I read in a book. It's a good one to do, is the Vayu hand mudra, which is you don't have to do this, but I'm just a geek and it does enhance the benefits. So you get your first finger, your index finger, tuck it, fold it in half and tuck both of them and tuck it next to the root of your thumb. And then put your thumb across to hold it down, and then these three, the middle ring and little finger up. So you do it like that and put it down by your side. So the most important thing when you're doing any either Wim Hof, Kapalbhati, or any kind of breathing exercise is you want to be straightening your back. So your back wants to be straight during this process, because then your oxygen can really fully flow into the brain. Because if your posture's poor, not all the oxygen is going to get into the brain. So to make sure your back is straight, and the way you can do this, the way around, if you've got a naturally poor posture, is to imagine constantly that you're like a puppet on a string, and the string's pulling you up, right? So your string's pulling you up and holding you up. You're like a puppet on a string. That's how I do it, because my posture's really, I know it's just me, but my posture's really awful. I think it's from years of depression and being low mood and always looking down on the streets and never looking at people's faces. My posture's always been poor, and it still is poor now. So I combat that during my breathing exercises by imagining a puppet on a string. I over-exaggerate, I guess, because that's what it takes for me anyway. I don't know what other people like, but it takes for me, so I just over-exaggerate it. Puppet on a string, up. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to breathe out fully, and breathe in, and then you're going to forcefully exhale out and passively inhale in. And it's going to be in sequence. So a forceful exhale through the nose as well, not through the mouth this time. So Wim Hof's through the mouth, and the Kapalbhati is through the nose. Exhale out, harsh through the nose. And when you exhale harsh through the nose consciously, you'll naturally inhale passively. And you don't forcefully inhale passively. You naturally exhale through the nose, and then naturally that your breath will just inhale passively. And then once it does, you go back to a forceful exhale, passive inhale. forceful exhale through the nose, passive inhale through the nose, forceful exhale through the nose, passive inhale through the nose. So I'll demo it. Now that is what it is, but I did that quite fast. Now if you're a new person, you can do that much slower. All you got to do is make sure that you forcefully exhale through the nose, and it's forceful and conscious, and then let it inhale passively, and they should be the same. So the same time should be taken between the two. I'll do a slow one. You can get into a rhythm. That's what you want to be aiming for. You want to be aiming to getting into a rhythm doing it. It doesn't matter if you don't do it quick. You'll eventually get quicker at the process, and it's more fun to do it quickly, in my opinion. Plus you get the benefits in a great amount of time, but it's fine to do it slow at the first, and you will get into a rhythm of... And you noticed as well when I was showing you, my abs are moving. Your abs and your stomach muscles get strengthened because they're being forcefully exhaled out and passively exhaled in. You're using the forceful exhale out to use the muscles of the stomach and the abs, which is good exercise for them. But in doing the Kapalbhati as well, you're going to clear out all the toxins from your body, which is brilliant. And you're going to feel, if you're a very toxic person, if you've eaten a lot of toxic foods and you've just got a lot of toxins built up and your lymph's not flowing properly, you'll feel, actually, during the Kapalbhati, you'll feel the toxins being released through your skin, which is pretty damn amazing. But that's pretty much it. Just one more demo. I'll do it quickly, but you can do this slow. Straight your back. Keep conscious of your back. This is the key. This is the key to maximising the Kapalbhati. You can still get benefits if you don't, but really just overemphasize and remember that your back is straight so that all oxygen get into your brain. Puppy on a string. Right, and that's it. And do that for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, as long as you can. The longer the better, but you don't have to do it particularly long if you're just starting out, if you don't want to. Just try it for a nice short 30 seconds. You'll feel the benefits straight away. You're going to feel the oxygen going into your blood, going through to your brain. You feel pretty high. And the best benefit of all, you're going to deep breathe. And when you deep breathe, your lymph can flow, you can remove the toxins from your body. You're going to be happier, you're going to be healthier, you're going to be like a little baby. So you want to be practicing it every single day, ideally, but especially good to get your digestive fire going, your energy levels up in the mornings, and perhaps not so much at night time when you're trying to go to bed to sleep, but definitely in the mornings if you've got some stressful times ahead of you, you want to get up and go, try some Kapalbhati. Alright, peace, and let me know how it goes, guys.